Hi and welcome to Gardening Tips on markcullen.com. I'm talking about planting into pots, especially annual flowering plants and of course perennials that you might want to put into containers that you would put outdoors for the summer. Well, when you start, of course, start with a nice clean pot. I do prefer clay simply because it breathes. It exchanges oxygen, which is what occurs inside the pot, the wall of the pot, as the water evaporates, for of course the water that you apply from time to time to keep the plant nice and wet. At the bottom of the pot, whether it's clay or it's plastic or it's wood, doesn't matter. You should always make sure there's good drainage. So you want to make sure that there's a good generous hole in the bottom of the pot, and then over the hole place one of these, well, it's called a pot hole, to tell you the truth. And it's a wonderful product that never breaks down, lasts forever, and opens up the bottom of the root zone so that oxygen can enter through that hole and you can keep your plants looking great. They perform really well when they come in contact with these clay balls that are on the inside of this mesh. So the next thing we're going to do is dump some soil in there, and let's plant a tomato, shall we? Plant a tomato by using good quality container mix, only good quality container mix, and certainly don't use the soil from your garden. Don't reuse the soil from last year that's still in the container. Take the old soil, dump it into your garden or put it in your compost. Yes, it's good, it's just not good enough to reuse inside the pot. And now I'm going to take this tomato plant and I'm going to plant it in here after I've dug myself a little hole, and I've taken a water wick which absorbs 400 times its weight in water. Once I put it in water, and these have only been in here for 10 minutes, they get nice and fat. And I'm going to put that in the bottom of the hole, and I'm going to take the tomato plant and I'm going to place it right on top of the water wick so that the roots have made contact with the water wick. Now, as the soil dries around the tomato plant, the roots will draw water from that water wick, cutting down your watering by up to 50%. I'm pushing the soil down around that tomato plant, planting it nice and deep, and I'm going to water it well and put it out into a nice sunny location because tomatoes love sun. In this plot, I'll plant up these nasturtiums and they'll go out in the sun as well. Again, using the water wicks. That's all there is to it.